Okay, I hope you have planned out your time and you've set up your calendar. If you haven't done those things, please just pause. Take the time and just do them real fast. It won't take so much time, but it will help you in the long run. Oh, sorry, I'm going to adjust. Okay, so today I want to talk about your brand. Did you know that there has actually been research done? And if your company or product name is in your social media name, your social media page or whatever it is, website, all that kind of stuff, people are less likely to follow you. Why? That seems silly. You want to let people know who you are and what you're doing, right? But here's the thing: when your name is, when the product name is in it, people think that it's going to be an ad, and all you're going to be posting is about that product, and nobody cares about your product that much. People don't care about what you're going to sell. They care about how you're going to solve their problems and serve them. And what you need to do is you need to create a brand, and your brand is not your product. Your brand is you. You need to show them who you are. You need to show them why you use the product. You need to show them that you're a trustworthy person. You need to show them what kind of things you like, so then they can connect with you instead of just, hey, I sell things. You know? Okay, you also need to recognize that you are different than everyone else selling your product. You need to also recognize that there are a ton of people selling your product. The same thing they are selling, you are selling. So you need to figure out and focus on your differences, not your strengths. Focus on your differences. Now, I do not want any of you guys saying, there's nothing special about me, I'm cookie cutter, what will people care about, yada da da da. Stop. Just stop. I know it's so hard. There are times where we can feel so lost, especially as a mother. We can lose our identity, but you are you. And as a brand strategist, I'm going to quote her later too, brand strategist Allison Faulkner, she has a great podcast called The Allison Show, and in it, she ends every single podcast episode with, only you can be you, and you are already as awesome as you need to be. And I really have grown to believe that. So just be you. Another quote that I really like, and I'm going to have to look down and read this. It's from Jen Olmsted. I think I'm saying her name right, and she builds custom websites, and she does it in a way where she really gets to know each one of her customers at a very personal level. And here's what she said, and she works with all sorts of people, so she is very experienced. She said, no matter how ordinary you feel, there is someone out there looking. Dang, I'm messing this up. Okay. No matter how ordinary you feel, there is someone out there looking for exactly what makes you different. So be you and be it loudly. It's so important for you to not be afraid of who you are. And if you have one little quirk, one little thing that you love, and it can be random. I have seen a whole brand built around the fact that a girl likes mac and cheese. And she eats it once a week. She eats different shapes and she eats different flavors. But it's mac and cheese, guys. Mac and cheese. You have something. Because the funny thing about business is there will always be someone stronger than me. There will always be somebody better at marketing than me. There will always be somebody who is smarter than me. There's all those ers. But it doesn't matter. Because I connect with military spouses, because they understand the struggles that I'm talking about, and we can cry together about how hard it is when our toddlers go nuts because daddy's gone, or just the stress of being mom and dad for a long period of time. I connect with young moms because I talk about productivity tips, because I'm trying to do stuff with 3 little kids constantly running around my house. And I mean, for goodness sakes, guys, I am in my minivan right now. In my minivan recording these videos. Professional people who are expecting more fancy things and for me to be in a skirt suit, like, they're not going to connect with me, but that's fine. But a mom gets it, you know? I connect with people who play sports and enjoy sports because I talk about the things that I learned in basketball and messing around with my sister and all those kind of things that they help me connect with people. And there are a lot of other people who do those things, but they don't have my stories. They don't have my experience. They don't have my voice. You have your voice, and you just got to find it. You just got to sit down. And, not everybody is going to connect with you, and that's okay. Not everybody's going to connect with me, and that's okay. What's important is for you to speak with your voice and for you to be the best you and be it loudly, because authenticity is the key. People are not buying other people's BS. I actually just dropped off my kids at a friend's house. She has an awesome house. It is really nice. Fairly new, all sorts of fancy, pretty marble and granite and pretty columns and all that kind of stuff. And she's watching my kids, and it's multiple stories. So she said, hey, you can go upstairs and use one of the rooms. It looks really nice up there. And I thought about it for a second, but then I realized that would kind of falsely represent me because I don't have a super clean house. I've got a minivan, and that's where I work from. I don't work from a quiet, clean place. I work with my kids on my legs. I work with cracker crumbles right on the side of me in the seat, right? And that's me, and other people get that, and some people don't, and that's fine. But I'm being me, and I'm speaking with my voice. Simon Sinek, that's how you say it, right? He said, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. The goal is not to do business with people who want what you have, but to do business with people who believe what you believe. And that is awesome. That is where you get really big success in your business. All sorts of tongue-tied today. But it's because you will be able to have a relationship with them. You have a connection with them. And that is so invaluable because those people will trust you. And when you say something, they'll believe you. And then the sales are easy. Just remember this phrase, though, that if you are trying to talk to everyone, you'll be heard by no one. So you need to create a brand for yourself, and it needs to be more than just the product. So ask yourself these questions. I'll read them down, and I will actually put them in a worksheet so you can sit down and write these out. Okay, so first question is, why am I here? Why are you in your business? And it's not your comp plan. Think about it, hit the motions of it. What do I want to be known for? What is my story? What do people already know me for? What are my skills? What do people always compliment me on? What gets me excited? And what do people say when I'm not in the room? Those will tell you what your brand is. Those will tell you the things that you should talk about on your social media, on your blog, so that it's not just an ad all the time, and you'll be able to find your voice in it. So let's sit down, print out that worksheet. Sorry, make sure read all those. Print out your worksheet. Just sit down, take some time for yourself. If you need to take a day, but think about it. This is so important because this is how people will connect to you. They want to know you. They want to know that different part of you, and that's how you create the lasting trust, and it's awesome. So do that, and I will talk to you tomorrow.